I've got an issue with this new roof that was put on this year. They reused this. That's an old piece of aluminum that's been painted. So they reused the pan. Looks like a giant cavern of death back here that's letting water all in behind that siding and the soffit. So we're gonna take a piece of siding off, tear into this, and put a new piece in. Let's go. Here's the carnage so far. And yep, juicy. I love it when people say, I don't know how it was leaking. It had ice and water shield on it. Well, you can't just fix everything with ice and water shield. So this pan needs to be replaced. And if you're a roofing guy, you're gonna have to know how to do some siding stuff. Basic repairs, detach and reset. So I can rip this old booger out, put a new pan in, notch this little corner. Anyway, I'm talking about it. I'm just gonna show you what. Alright, I ended up replacing the shingles too. The step flashing underneath this shingle isn't really important as long as it comes to this corner. And now I'm going to slide my pan through and poke this out a little bit through that slit. Let's see how that fits. Alright, here's the pan. I split my metal right there, which is common, especially when I had to lift this side up like an inch to get this side to lay down somewhat flat because the overhang is tilted down. So it was like wanting to raise this part up a full inch off the deck. Anyway, you got to make things work with what you have, right? So that is lifted up there a few fingers. And you may be wondering about that rot. Am I going to replace that? Absolutely not. You know why? Well, some things it's on a as needed basis. So this part, you know, we're not concerned about mold here. Nobody's going to get sick. Is that what's going to fall down? Is this a structural concern? Is the siding ever going to have an issue here? No. Is it ever going to leak again? Part of fixing issues for people is preventing problems from becoming worse. So we're going to keep this from becoming any worse. It's never going to leak here again. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to fix that. This thing right here, I've got those layers folded up. That's not cut. If you did cut that and put a big bead of caulk here, you know what? That's significantly better than it being a wide open pan for water to go that way. So this is much better. And I'll put some caulking behind this split. But even if the water came out here, that's significantly better than it coming out inside of the corner, inside of the shingles and the corner. So bring this water out to here minimum, but it's more going to come here and divert down the roof that way. I trimmed some of this corner off. We want the water to flow so it can wash the debris and the grit and the dirt out. We want to keep that metal clean. If it builds up debris, that is not good. Yeah, you don't want debris build up. That dams the water and pushes it back up underneath places it shouldn't be going. All right, so I need to put one more shingle on here and then put my siding back on. Oh, it looks so fantastic. More importantly, I know it's not going to leak like it was before. These wasps up here were not appreciative of all the banging around I was doing. And one of them decided to get aggressive with me, and he stung me. You know, that really hurt. But it didn't last for very long. That would be a potentially a very effective crowd control measure to just pop everybody with wasp stings. Everybody would be writhing on the ground for 5 minutes tops. It's not going to kill you. It's just a little sting unless you're allergic to it and you die. Enough ranting about random stuff. Down here, this is not something you got to cut because, all right, I stick my finger back in there. That much is underneath before I hit the goo that's up there. But my step flashing is sticking past the corner of the box underneath the siding, a full 1/2 inch, 3/4. So that is gonna dump on top of your apron. That should have went over 4 inches, but it's fine. It's not gonna leak. Yeah, because actually I would have had Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Up here, this is how I like this corner. Bring in all the water, and the manufacturers are the ones that started burying flashing. Like you'd have a beauty strip over apron on the bottom, which I really don't like at all. All flashing should be visible, especially your pans and stuff like that. That way debris and dirt and stuff can wash out, and you can also see what's going on. So I did have to modify the siding a little bit, cut a little slit to accommodate that thing, but now, oh, it's just so nice. It's just so nice. All right, let's get out of here.